Good morning, everyone. Tracy here at Serenity. I kind of want to talk to you about something that I feel is really important at the minute. And I know I'm not actually using any cards, but what I'm finding at the minute, there seems to be a lot of people that who are struggling with relationship end of things, whether it be relationships with romantic relationships or family relationships or work relationships. I seem to, I feel as though it's coming up a lot just lately. And I think we're in a time where we're finding ourselves at the moment, and I think we're in a time where we're starting to renew. And I do feel that people really need to focus on the relationship with themselves more than the relationship with other people, if that makes sense, right now. In order to have a happy relationship with somebody else, you've got to be happy within yourself. And sometimes we have to find ourselves and we have to find what makes us happy in order to be happy with somebody else. So we can sit there and think it may be a love relationship where we're thinking, well, I'll be happy when that person's in my life. Or it might be, a family relationship where you're thinking, but, we're just arguing a lot, we're not getting on, and I'll be happy when things have been sorted. There's always something that we say, I'll be happy when. So we always think that, we kind of place our own happiness on other people. So we kind of think that we will only be happy when somebody else either keeps their promise, when somebody else does this for us, when somebody else is there, when somebody else makes you happy. And it's actually the other way around. You have got to be completely happy in yourself in order for somebody else to come in and kind of make you happy as well. Because it's not up to them to make you happy. This is about you and yourself. So you have to take personal responsibility for your own happiness. We can't rely on somebody else to make us happy. We have to make ourselves happy. Once we make ourselves happy, then other people can amplify the happiness. So then the happiness can be more complete, so to speak, because, when somebody else comes in or that relationship heals or whatever it might be, you've kind of got that added extra, so to speak. And that's where you're kind of thinking, I think it's the completion people are thinking of. It's where you get this sort of completion. But if you're truly happy in yourself, you don't actually need somebody to make you happy, then you are happy. And then when somebody else steps into your life, whether it be a love relationship, a new friend, a new work colleague, whatever it might be, new family members come into your life, or we've got different people, or you've got a family member that you haven't seen for a long time and then they come back into your life, or that family member's there all the time, but you feel like the relationship's strained. By finding your own happiness and knowing exactly what you want and where you are going, all of a sudden takes the pressure off that other person, so that other person doesn't feel that it's their responsibility to make you happy, then that relationship can naturally heal. So I just feel today, I just had this overwhelming feeling that I needed to talk to you about this. It's like I say, a lot of people are going through this at the moment, but I really sit with my guides this morning and I feel like they're saying, Tracy, you've got to talk to them about the happiness. They think that other people have got to make them happy, and it isn't that. It's you've got to make yourself happy, and when you make yourself happy, then other people can just amplify what you've already got, if that makes sense. So I think right now you've got to focus on you. So you've got to focus on, okay, how do I, what do I want to do? Do I want to carry on with the job I'm doing? Loving this job, absolutely love the jobs that carry on where I'm going. Or are you thinking, I hate my job? In order to be happy, it's not about other people changing at work to make you happy. It's about you thinking, okay, I'm not happy here. This is not going to change. Other people shouldn't change to suit me. So I need to make a move forward now. I need to change my job myself. So then it could be a job. The relationship isn't happy. Well, if this person does this and this, and then I'll be happy. And if I just do, if they just do that, I will be happy. No, if they're not doing something to make you happy, you have to change. You have to change what's going to make you happy. And if you feel that that relationship is never going to be happy without that other person changing to suit it, then that other relationship isn't really a relationship. So then you need to look at changing the relationship. This sounds harsh, I know it does, but it's about constructive action in order to get your happiness that you are looking for and you're seeking. You're seeking happiness, you're seeking love. Love and happiness are built into us. They come with the code, they're built into us. So we can have love, we can have self-love. You've never heard of self-love, peace and happiness? That all comes when you start accepting yourself. You love yourself and you do things to make you happy. You can change one or two things with you, and then everybody else that you think around you perhaps isn't making you happy, all of a sudden they'll change with you. Because then you'll think, oh wow, okay, I've changed something, I've done something different, it's had a knock-on effect, and these people around me are changing, and everything's great. Or they won't change, and you move away, and you think, well, I'll find people that are suiting the same vibration as me. Because as we go through life as well, we go on different vibrations in life. We work with energy. We are pure energy. So we work on energetic vibrations with things. And as we move through life, our energetic vibrations can change. And sometimes what we think is absolutely wonderful 10 years ago, and we think, okay, well, we absolutely loved that energy 10 years ago. It was amazing. But you're 10 years down the line, you're thinking, that's not really who I am anymore, or that's not really what I want to do anymore, or whatever it might be. Your energetic vibrations change, so it's not suiting that. It's kind of missing, if that makes sense. So then you have to find something that is going to suit you energetically in order for it to connect again. Do you get me? It's all about you finding what's making you happy and not relying on other people to make you happy. So today, think about those things. What will make you happy? Not, well, I'll be happy when they do this, or he does that, or she does this, or, whatever it might be, or work changes that. It's not about that. How can I make myself happy? What do I have to do in order to reach my goal of being happy? So it's about making those changes within you, and those changes, those goals that are going to make you happy, and without thinking, well, I'll be happy when they do it, or I'll be happy when that person decides that they want to do this, or whatever it might be. It's about you. Other people will follow suit once you know what you want to do, because a lot of the time that other person, the other people, they work, the relationships, the friends, whatever it might be, family, they're probably in the same place. They probably don't know what's going to make them happy and waiting for you to make them happy. So they're waiting for you, you're waiting for them, and you're kind of missing. The vibration's missing. So once you're on the same wavelength, same vibration, then things can run smoother. So making the changes in you can make a big change in somebody else, massive changes. And it can be something dead simple. Simplest little thing, honestly. So today you're going to focus on you. You're going to focus on what you feel makes you happy, not from somebody else, but from you. You're going to focus on your end goal of happiness and what you see, what you want to see with happiness. Don't set your goals too high. If you're asking for Brad Pitt and a big mansion, forget it. You've got to be realistic in what you're asking for as well, okay? So have a little checklist. Write down, sit down today and think, right, I want this in my life, I want that in my life, and make an effort to reach every one of them things, and do not put that on anybody else. Do not write, when they come into my life, or this does this, I can be happy. No, it's about what you can do to make you happy, okay? So you need to start. It could be, right, I need to find myself. So it's about going out and finding yourself. What do you like? Do you really like that food you're eating anymore? Is that who you are now, or is it just a habit? Do you really like that friend that you've had in your life for 25 years, but you just don't seem to get on with anymore? Is it a habit? What about the person in that life that, some people are in relationships where they've been together for years and years and years and say, well, I'm not really happy, but I stick here just because it's what I know. Well, is that going to make you happy? So you've got to think, what will make me happy? It's constructive measures. Are you happy with your dress sense, how you're dressing, or do you fancy trying something new? If you think, do you know what, I'm a bit bored with how I'm dressing, try something new. Try something new, do it. Your hair, change your hair. If you're thinking, oh, I've had my hair like this forever, but I don't change it because I might not like it. You don't know until you try it. Go for it, try it. So it's about experiencing new things, trying new things, finding yourself again, make yourself happy. And then happiness will just naturally follow through, because once you're on the happiness vibration, then you're in that energy, so it means that you're on the happy vibe instead of the down vibe. Because when you're on a down vibe, you just keep attracting more and more of that. Excuse me. When you're on the high vibe, you'll attract more and more of the high vibe. So today we're going to attract happy vibes. Okay. So have an amazing day, everybody, and I hope when I speak to you again, you've all found something that's going to make you happy within yourself, by yourself. I'll speak to you all soon. Bye.